What's going on, guys? Qussair here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today it is going to be Saturday the 1st of February, so the transfer window is officially closed. But today I will be recapping the whole of deadline day for the confirmed deals and the rumours that were going on, and I'll talk about it in more detail in just a moment. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new upload. And finally, in the comment section below, what was the best transfer on deadline day? Right, so sorry about the long intro, but I will be doing this video in a few different parts, and the reason for that is because if I don't, it'll be very hard to keep up with what's happening. So first commentary, I am doing this at 12:21. Right, so first up we have got Cedric. He's completed his loan move to Arsenal from Southampton for the rest of the season. The loan fee is around £1 million, plus the Gunners are paying all of his £65,000 a week wages. His contract at Southampton does run out in the summer, so he will be available for a free, and if he does provide a good backup at Arsenal, he may well get a permanent move. And now we have got an absolute FIFA legend, and that is going to be Manuel. The Brazilian defender used to be a Brasilva back in the day and was unreal, and now he's joined Turkish side Trabzonspor. It's from Qussair on loan for the rest of the season, and I really hope we get some kind of flashback item. Genoa have signed Iago Falque from Torino on loan until the end of the season, and I'm pretty sure he used to play for Tottenham. Rangers have confirmed the signing of Yanis Hadji from Genk, and it's a loan deal for the rest of the season, and it includes an exclusive option to buy. PSV confirmed the signing of AC Milan fullback Ricardo Rodriguez again on loan for the rest of the season, as a lot of these transfers will be, and he's hoping to get in the Swiss squad for Euro 2020. Monaco have signed a third player in the matter of 3 days, and this time it's going to be French defender Jean Marcelin. It's from Auxerre for €10 million, and he signed a 4.5-year deal. Fiorentina have signed midfielder Alfred Duncan on loan from Sassuolo, and it will become a permanent transfer in the summer for €16 million. Atalanta have signed Adrien Tameze on an initial loan deal from Nice in France, and this includes an option to buy for €8 million. Then we have got two different transfers involving Burnley and Bristol City. So first up, Naki Wells has joined Bristol City on a 3.5-year deal from Burnley at an undisclosed fee, though a lot of sites are saying around £4 million. And a player going the opposite direction to Burnley from Bristol City now is Josh Brownhill. The midfielder has joined on a 4.5-year contract for a £10 million fee. Next up, Napoli have signed Spal forward Andrea Petagna, and it's a fee of around €17 million plus bonuses. The 24-year-old will be sent back out on loan to Spal for the rest of the season, and his Napoli career will start next campaign. A transfer I mentioned yesterday is that Villarreal have signed Dortmund striker Qussair on a 4.5-year deal. It's a €23 million fee, and that has a big impact on Dortmund's pursuit of Emre Can. Aidan McGeady has moved up a division and joined Charlton in the Championship from Sunderland as a temporary basis until the end of the season. West Ham look set to win the race for a much sought after Hull City forward Gareth Bowen. The Athletic are reporting that Hammers have a £22 million deal in place, and he has been linked to Crystal Palace and other Premier League sides. And because this video will be done in parts, a lot of players like Gareth Bowen, for example, may feature more than once. That's like providing updates throughout the day. Poland international Kamil Grzycki has joined West Bromwich Albion from Hull City. The 31-year-old has joined on a loan deal, although it may be a very small permanent transfer fee. AC Milan have agreed a deal with Wigan for the transfer of fullback Anthony Robinson. It's an initial loan deal with the option to buy in the summer for €10 million. It's kind of strange seeing a player go from the likes of Wigan to AC Milan, but Fabrizio Romano has said it's pretty much done. A done deal now that I again mentioned yesterday is Alessandro Florenzi. He's joined Valencia in La Liga from Roma, and it's just a loan deal for the rest of the season. Hertha Berlin confirmed the signing of Christoph Piontek from AC Milan for a fee of €27 million, and that was despite interest from Chelsea, United and Tottenham. Yannick Carrasco has returned to Atletico Madrid. The Belgian forward has joined on loan from Dalian Yifang in the Chinese Super League, and the Spanish side will pay half his wages. He left to go to China a couple years ago in 2018 from Atletico Madrid, and now maybe if he impresses yet again at the Wanda Metropolitano, he might get a permanent transfer. Celtic are on the verge of completing a loan deal for Victor Wanyama. Tottenham will be paying a chunk of his wages too, and that's according to the Evening Standard. Emre Can is very much set to complete his move to Borussia Dortmund from Juventus, as he has been pictured arriving in Dortmund. He's going to sign a 5-year contract with the club, and it's a loan deal with an obligation to buy in the summer for €30 million. And Sport 1 did add that he is a wanted man because he received offers from Arsenal, Tottenham, PSG, and also a Spanish side just before signing for Dortmund. Sky Italia are saying Kevin Prince Boateng will leave Fiorentina to join Besiktas. He's only been with the Italian side for just a few months, but he looks set to spend some time now in Turkey, and they'll look to take him on a loan deal with the option to sign him on a permanent transfer. And now we have a pretty strange story from the Mirror. They're saying Marko Arnautovic was hoping to seal a deadline day return to West Ham, but that is before all flights out of China were grounded due to the coronavirus. And it's kind of like a mental story, as he wanted to return to the Premier League. He only left 6 months ago, but there's no way he can get to England to complete the transfer. A story that I'm pretty sure will be featuring later on the episode next is going to be Manchester United's pursuit of Bournemouth striker Joshua King. TV2 said they've had a bid rejected already for £27 million, and Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe has said that he won't deny the stories currently in the media. And apparently Josh King does want to return to United today. He's ready to head north if an agreement can be reached between the two sides, and United are preparing a second bid. Tutto Sport are saying that Juventus are still trying to sign Brescia midfielder Tonali, but it won't be for now, it'll be a deal for the summer transfer window. Inter are also trying to sign him, but Juve right now are currently favourites. Barcelona have confirmed they have reached an agreement with SC Braga for the transfer of Francisco Trincao. It's a fee of €31 million and a 5-year contract. He'll officially join the club on July the 1st, 2020. And the club have also confirmed that he has a release clause of €500 million. And now a transfer to Barca that actually fell through is going to be former Villarreal striker Cedric Bakambu. And the 28-year-old who currently plays in China for Beijing Guan, he is reportedly flying to Spain to finalise a last-minute deal, only to be called during his trip over that a deal was off. And despite the disappointment, Bakambu did go to social media to joke about it, and by the looks of things, it was set to happen. The Times are saying that Tottenham believe they have made a breakthrough in their attempt to bring Gareth Bale back to the club. They have got a lot of confidence in making the deal happen before the deadline, and the final details are still yet to be reached. But Gareth Bale's agent Jonathan Barnett has said one word: crap. So he's pretty much denied it straight away, and Gareth Bale is set to remain in Madrid. And the final one for this part of the commentary is that Edinson Cavani is set to stay at PSG this month. And because of that, they have rejected the 3 offers from Atletico Madrid, and he's set to go on a free transfer in the summer, which could mean United, Chelsea, they could rekindle their interest then. Right, so this is commentary number 2, and I'm doing this at 3:30 PM, so a few hours on from the first part, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty quiet. So first up, James Chester has signed for Stoke City from Aston Villa as a loan deal until the end of the season. Kazuki Honda has made the switch to Brazil to join Botafogo. His previous side was Vitesse in the Eredivisie, but he left them after just 4 league matches. That was a free transfer. Fiorentina have signed Christian Kouame from Genoa on an initial loan deal, and it also includes an obligation to buy for €12 million. Werder Bremen have announced the signing of Hertha Berlin striker Davy Selke, still I say his name wrong, as an 18-month loan deal, the obligation to buy at the end of it. And what seems to be his replacement at Hertha Berlin is going to be Mateus Cunha. He's signed from RB Leipzig on a deal until 2024, and it's an initial €15 million. And now 2 transfers that won't be happening. So first up is Olivier Giroud will not be leaving Chelsea on deadline day, and that's Frank Lampard saying that himself. And the manager also confirmed that Chelsea will not be signing Dries Mertens. Sheffield United have brought in striker Zivkovic on loan from Chinese club Changchun Yatai, and I don't believe there's an option to buy. Manchester United have called their interest in Bournemouth striker Josh King and instead have turned their attention to other striking options, and that story is from Sky Sports News. I did say it was likely to pop up again and it seems that transfer won't be going ahead, but the Independent are saying they're looking at bringing in Napoli's Dries Mertens and considering a bid for Norwich's Timo Pukki. Right, so this is part number 3 and the time now is 11:30, so the deadline has closed, but some transfers may be announced just after. So first up, Benfica have signed Portuguese striker Diego Souza from Shenzhen FC as a 12-month loan. Steven Nzonzi has made the switch to Stade Rennes from Roma, that's after cancelling his loan deal with Galatasaray, as a 6-month loan with the option of a further year. Lille have signed 31-year-old attacking midfielder Nicolas Gaitan on a short-term deal until the end of the season, that's after he left Chicago Fire. RB Salzburg have signed Swiss forward Noah Okafor from FC Basel at an €11.2 million fee and a 4.5-year contract. Brun Larsen has joined Hoffenheim from Borussia Dortmund for around €9 million and again a 4.5-year contract. Emre Can's move to Dortmund has been confirmed now from Juventus, and it's a loan deal until the end of the season and an obligation to buy in the summer for around 26 to 30 million euros, and he has taken a huge pay cut to make the move back to Germany. Fiorentina have purchased Sofian Amrabat for 18 million plus 2 million bonuses. He'll stay on loan at Hellas Verona until June. Barcelona announced a second signing on deadline day and the second player joining in the summer, and that is Mateus Fernandez. He is joining from Palmeiras for 7 million euros and additional 3 million paid add-ons. The 21-year-old again will join in July as a 5.5-year deal, and it also includes a 300 million euro release clause. Adama Samaro has gone to Genoa from Lille on loan and has got a 10 million euro option to buy. Paris FC in the French second division have signed French midfielder Vincent Qussair, that's from FC Cologne, and again a temporary basis for the rest of the season. RB Leipzig have signed Angelino from Manchester City, so one of the bigger transfers on the day, and again a loan deal for the rest of the campaign. AC Milan brought in Anderlecht player Alexis Salmakers, I probably said that name wrong so I do apologise, and it's a loan deal for 3.5 million euros and a further obligation to buy for an extra 3.5. Emery Moore has joined Olympiacos in Greece from Galatasaray on loan, and it also includes a obligation to buy in the summer. Bayer Leverkusen have signed Vitória Guimarães defender Edmund Tapsoba, and it's an 18 million euro fee plus 2 mil in additional add-ons. Sheffield United brought in Bayer Leverkusen defender Retsos, and again a loan deal, the option to buy for around 9.5 million. Cagliari made the signing of midfielder Gaston Pereiro from PSV for 2 million euros. A transfer looked all set and done was Anthony Robinson going from Wigan to AC Milan, but now it's been called off. And the reason for that is because he passed his medical, he arrived at the AC Milan headquarters, and then he left again looking very unhappy. And apparently it's because Wigan tried to change the deal very late on. An interesting story from RMC is that Newcastle had a 45 million plus 10 mil bonuses offer for Boubakary Soumaré accepted by Lille. The player rejected the Magpies as he wants to finish the season in Ligue 1 and then he wants to join a top 6 Premier League club in the summer. Eintracht Frankfurt signed Austrian midfielder Stefan Ilsanker from Leipzig, that's for €500,000. Ryan Bennett made the switch to Leicester City from Wolves on loan and it includes an option to buy for around £5 million. Aston Villa signed Borja Baston on a free transfer from Swansea City, and a transfer apparently is very close now is Jurgen Locadia, I'm not sure how you say his name, but he's very close to going to FC Cincinnati in the MLS, and he was bought by Brighton 2 years ago in the January window from PSV, and he cost them £15 million, and he also spent the first half of the season on loan to Hoffenheim. A very late transfer is that Jarrod Bowen has signed for West Ham from Hull City. West Ham will pay an initial £18 million for the forward and up to £7 million in potential add-ons. And this final one hasn't been announced for me just yet, but apparently it's very close to being done, and that is Odion IGHALO going to Manchester United. And right now he plays for Shanghai Shenhua, and it looks like he will be going on loan to Old Trafford for 6 months, and there will be an option to buy included. He's on £300,000 a week in the CSL, and United, they're paying a third of that, so £100,000 per week, and a £4 million loan fee. And Fabrizio Romano does add that there will be an option to buy added at some point, but for right now it hasn't been included because they weren't really too sure on how much it would be, and they just wanted to get the deal over the line. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time will be a new upload. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.